Hey folks, this should be interesting because I'm filming over my sink, so I'm hoping the camera doesn't fall here. But I wanted to cover a solution or a semi-permanent solution for labeling your bottles to save you some time if your child goes to daycare and you need to label your bottles every day. The only things you'll need actually are whiteboard tape. This is 3M Scotch brand. I think other brands make it. This is the only one I've used, so I know this one works. But you can try out other options if they're cheaper. You'll need a permanent marker and then a whiteboard marker, and then just some scissors to cut the whiteboard tape. So what we're going to do here, this whiteboard tape has a little masking agent on the back so it doesn't stick to itself, so you'll have to peel off this little bit of holder tape that they have here and just cut off like a 2.5–2 inch long little chunk of this tape. I guess it depends on how long your kid's name is, but that should do it there, and I'll just tape this back up. Throw this over there, and you take the bottle you want to label. Pretty self-explanatory. We're going to take this masking agent off the back. That's going to be a pain to do on camera, isn't it? It was way easier the first time, I promise. There we go. And you're gonna just take, I like to go over like a non-measuring part of the bottle and try to get it as flat as possible. And then just flatten it out. You're gonna get a little bit of ridges, but we want to minimize that. So from here, we take our permanent marker and we put all the info in that you need. So like in our case, it's name, prep, date, use date. Let's say it's, I don't know, 6/7/2020. And what else? Let's put 4 ounces or something. Just whatever you need to put on here. And you let that dry. It should happen fairly quickly, but I'll give it a little wave here. And once you do that, you're able to rub fairly hard on these words or this label without it coming off. Another added benefit, and why I'm doing it in the sink, is that it's waterproof, because at our daycare they warm up the bottles in a crock pot full of warm water, which was causing our previous labels to fall off. I say semi-permanent because if you take a scrub brush to it, it will come off to the point where you still see the outlines of the words, but it will come off. And when I dry it, I just tap it dry versus rubbing aggressively, or it will semi-come off. But if you want to change this, so for instance, let's say it's the next day and we change the ounces, you can just go in here with our whiteboard marker and cover up the variables that change. And then that whiteboard marker trumps the permanence of the permanent marker, so you can go in there and erase those variables and then come back in with your permanent marker. I already forgot what number I put in here. I think it was 7. So let's make it 8, and let's make it 5 ounces for today. So this has saved us a tremendous amount of time because we were taking the labels off every night, relabeling for every morning. This has been the best solution that I found that's both waterproof, again, semi-permanent, and then offers you the ability to just leave the label on while you're cleaning it. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope this helps.